Ray Bradbury was born in Waukegan, Illinois on August 22nd in 1920. His first published short story was Hallbarkin Dilemma, printed in 1938 in Imagination, an amateur fan magazine. In 1939, Bradbury published 4 issues of his own fan magazine, Futura Fantasia, writing much of the context himself. His first paid publication, a short story titled Pendulum, appeared in Science Stories in 1941.
The plot of Fahrenheit 451 consists of 5 stages of plot: exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. In this story, Fahrenheit 451, the exposition is Montag at the beginning of the story getting a call to burn down a house, and this explains why he is a fireman and what firemen do. Next is the rising action. This is when Clarice asks Montag if he is truly happy. Furthermore, the next is the climax, and this is the main action of the story. This is when Montag murders Baylee and runs away. Next is the falling action, and this is when Montag leaves the city and goes off to the countryside to hide from the dog. Last but not least is the resolution, and this is when the bombs destroy the city and Mildred dies at the end of the story.
One of the main characters of the story are Guy Montag. He is a man employed as a fireman to burn books. He is extremely determined and curious. Clarice McClellan is a 17-year-old girl who is Montag's neighbor. She is very mysterious, antisocial, beautiful, curious, friendly, and very strange. Professor Faber is an antisocial, scared coward. He is extremely anxious and thoughtful, but very smart. Captain Beatty is the fire captain of the station. He is very demanding and witty. Mildred Montag is Guy's wife. She is emotionless, nonchalant, and extremely anxious.
The setting in Fahrenheit 451 is in and around an unspecified city. There has been 2 atomic wars, and it is in the 24th century.
The theme of Fahrenheit 451 is censorship, knowledge versus ignorance. 2 examples of this theme are the government used censorship by making reading books illegal in the city, and another example is Mildred versus Clarice and their actions toward each other and how they both treated Montag.
The internal conflict of Fahrenheit 451 is when Montag realizes he's not happy anymore. The external conflict is when he has books when he's not supposed to have books on it.
Major quotes from the story consist of, "So it was the hand that started it all. His hands had been infected, and soon it would be his arms. His hands were ravenous." This quote refers to Montag's theft of the book from the old woman's house. Another quote is, "A book is a loaded gun in the house next door. Burn it. Take the shot from a weapon. Breach man's mind." This is when he talks about the use of books and how dangerous they are.
In Fahrenheit 451, the technology was updated. They had iPods, subways, optical digital cameras, police hound dogs, and jet planes.